This episode of Film Riot's brought to you by GoDaddy and Squarespace.
Today on Film Riot, Phase 2 of audio, production audio.
In the beginning, Adam bites the apple. In 1903, the first narrative film is made. In 93, Spielberg says F you to evolution. And in 2009, Film Riot is released to the world.
Want to be a filmmaker? Well, so do I. Let's figure it out. We're going to be following Trying Films from pre to post-production as we make our latest short film, Tell. Along the way, we're going to be showing you how to accomplish great effects with little to no budget. And every now and again, we'll be jumping over to Full Sail University to get you advice from the pros.
So grab some popcorn and get comfortable. This is Film Riot. Welcome to Film Riot. The show that takes the mystery out of the effects and techniques that go into some of your favorite Hollywood films. Now, last week we had an email about audio that went a little something like this. Hey! Would it be at all possible to do an episode going over some of the basics of sound and audio for aspiring filmmakers? I know that's broad, but hey, plenty of legroom. Cheers, Daniel Phillips. And I completely ignored it. But that was just the alley-oop to this week's slam dunk, you know? Or just the answer to the email. I was trying to get you all jacked up, so hopefully you'd be at home all like, F yeah! Let's learn some audio! And then you're excited, and I'm excited, and we have a great episode. So today we're talking about regular old boring, not even all that important production sound. No, I'm just kidding. It's the most important thing in the world. More important than the well-being of your own family. No, I'm just kidding again. See, I went from one extreme to the other, and now you have no idea how important it is. We're learning so much. The first thing you need to get good production sound is a mic. Now, there's a lot of different types of mics you might use, but the three most important are the handheld cardioid mic, the shotgun mic, and the lavalier mic. Each mic has its own purpose and is each useful in its own circumstance. The first mic we're going to talk about is the one you'll get the least use out of, and that's the handheld dynamic microphone.
This mic doesn't have too many practical applications for filmmaking, but it's perfect for loud settings because of its cardioid polar pattern and only picks up sounds that are pretty much directly in front of it. It's also perfect for interview segments, such as, "Hey Josh, why do you think there's such a high divorce rate in America?" Well, Rye, I'm just kidding. No one gives a f*** what you have to say.
The use of the mic depends on its polar pattern, which is the area in which the mic can pick up sound. The polar pattern for this handheld mic is called the cardioid polar pattern. It's called the cardioid since the area in which it picks up sound is shaped like a heart. Just in time for Valentine's Day. So other than interviews and on-location hosting sort of things, I really don't get that much use out of this mic, especially when it comes to filmmaking. Next up is the lavalier mic, also known as the lav or lapel mic. This mic's polar pattern is either an omnidirectional one, which means it can pick up sounds from all directions equally, or the hypercardioid, which is like the cardioid, except it can also pick up sound from directly behind the mic, which makes talking behind this mic's back impossible. For me, a lav is most useful during a hosting segment like this one, or during a long shot when using the boom isn't possible. The upside to a lav is you can hide them anywhere, under your shirt, in long hair, or other places. I made it like I had a lot of different scenarios, but it don't. But the downside is, if your actor moves around a lot, you get a lot of this, which is really freaking annoying. So then in post, you're gonna be all like. So if you're gonna use a lav for your production, make sure you're conscious of the potential issues. Next up,
Shotgun mic.
and that's what could happen if Film Riot stooped to using corny and obvious jokes. It is a good thing we're above it. For me, the shotgun mic is the microphone in my filmmaker's tool bag that gets the most use. And if you're on a low budget, this would be your best option as well, since you can get a pretty decent starter shotgun mic for about $100 to $200.
The polar pattern to the shotgun mic is called directional.
And it's very narrow. This allows you to pinpoint what it is exactly that you're wanting to hear. To use your shotgun mic, you'll need a shock mount, a boom pole, and an XLR. You'll start by putting your shotgun mic into the shock mount and then connecting that to the boom pole. The reason you use a shock mount is to eliminate any vibrations that would come from your boom operator's hand or general movement. Now you'll connect one end of your XLR to your shotgun mic and the other end to the camera. If you have a lower end camera like the HP30, you'll need a converter like this one, which is female XLR on one end and a 1/8 inch audio cable on the other, which can go right into your camera. The shotgun mic is the most versatile out of the group. You can use it for just about any situation. I've even used it as an interview mic instead of the dynamic microphone since I like the quality a lot better. And there you have it. But stay tuned because we're going to go a little bit further into production sound after the break. I did that joke before, but it was like 15 episodes ago and probably don't remember, so I figured I could do it again. But now I kind of feel guilty, like I'm comedically cheating on you.
Looking to drive viewers to your video content? Well, then get a .tv domain name and stand out from the crowd. .tv domain names are perfect for podcasters, video bloggers, anyone with something to say. And they're available now at GoDaddy.com. Also, be sure to check out revision3.com/GoDaddy for all the Film Riot GoDaddy deals and codes.
So now that we've decided on our mic, there's still a few things to keep in mind. The first are your levels. Now on most cameras, you're gonna find that you have level indicators for your audio. Now the general rule of thumb here is to record your audio as loud as you can without distorting. I always set my levels just above 12. That way if my actors get louder, I still have some headroom. Now by recording your audio as loud as you can, you're gonna make it much easier when you're mixing in post. Hey, you shut up and let me talk! You shut up and let me talk! If you record your audio too low and have to boost it in post, you're also gonna be boosting what's called the noise floor. And that's when you're gonna get that annoying hissing sound in your audio. Now, since we shoot so quickly on the show, it has happened several times, and every time it made me feel like this. Another thing to keep in mind while you're shooting is your surroundings, like refrigerators, air conditioners, and smoke detectors with low battery. If you let these things slide, you will hate yourself in post-production. So, stay away from the refrigerator, turn off the air conditioner, and change the frickin' batteries in the smoke detector, which I have yet to do. Finally, room tone.
What's room noise?
I'm glad you asked. Room tone, which is also called 30 seconds of silence, is the general silence of a room since nothing is ever truly silent. Now you're gonna wanna get room tone in every location you shoot in. That way, when you're editing, you can put in the room tone to cover up unwanted noise like you talking to your actors or any number of other things.
Okay.
Ready, action!
Okay.
And those are my 3 tips to better your production audio. A booyah.
Booyah!
Manage your entire Squarespace site on the go with the new Squarespace iPhone application. You can post and edit blog entries and upload pictures on the fly. Snap photos on your phone and quickly post them to your blog. And content management is super easy. All of your posts will be accessible directly from your Manage tab. You can edit drafts, delete posts, and preview posts with ease. And best of all, you can manage multiple accounts. Your Accounts tab allows you to manage content from multiple Squarespace sites. You can save a draft post from one site and then easily jump to another site to schedule a post for later in the day. So jump over to squarespace.com and get your site going. And when you do, be sure to use the promo code FilmRiot to get 10% off the life of your order.
So we've reached the end, but now you're thinking, wait a minute, Valentine's Day's on Sunday and they didn't do anything special. That's because we've already given the perfect Valentine's Day gift to the world, and that's called PMS the Horror Movie. But we did do a few things special. We separated the short film from the episode, so now, if you want, you can send it around to your friends without it being attached to the episode. We also made a few beautiful online video cards that you can send to that special someone to let them know how you feel.
If you were a man, I'd punch you in the face!
Now where can you find these gems? Why, that would be on our YouTube page, of course. And that's youtube.com/Film Riot. It's better than a box of chocolates. So of course, if you have a request for the show, you can email me at filmriot@revision3.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Ryan_Conley to be involved with all the stupid fun things we do, like turning Josh into Spider-Man. And don't forget about the Facebook, where we post said pictures of Josh as Spider-Man. And I'll see you guys next Thursday.
Who is that?